everyone. Let's see, today is, what is today? Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, so we are here in the morning. And today's question of the day is, if you could choose any sea creature to be for a day, what would you be? Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Thomas. Good morning, Kim. Kim says a mermaid. Let's see, Dawn, good morning. Linda, hello. Let's see, oh, Linda would be an orca. I like it. See, I definitely would want to choose something where I'm at the top of the food chain, but also a penguin. So there's that. Let's see, Josephine, good morning. Right, exactly. Let's see, I said T, but Topeka. But Topeka, a unicorn isn't a sea creature. Gotta choose a sea creature. Unless it's like a kelpie, which is like a mythological horse mermaid thing. It's not a unicorn though. Mona, good morning. Troll mermaid page, but I saw question today. Love it, Kim. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Yana. Yana says a dolphin. A seahorse. All right, I will accept that one. Mona, hello. All right, everyone. Well, let's see. Let's do announcements first. First of all, we do have a guest here today. She's going to be hanging out with us and coloring and whatever else. Mama Illustrator, would you like to say hello?
Hello, chat.
So they are here visiting, and we thought today would be a good day for her to come in and kind of hang out with us a little bit. Natalie, good morning. Other announcements. The Monarch Coloring Events Steampunk October event is live now, which means, oh, dolphin, yep. Love the dolphin, which means that this image is now in the Etsy store at a discount, as well as all the artists that are involved. I posted the YouTube video on my community tab where you can see everybody's pages listed, and everybody should be having discounts on their pages as well. Times vary, but I think if you wanted to get any of the discounted steampunk event pages, probably this first week would be the place to do that, or time to do that. Anyway, so this is my page. It's on sale over at the Etsy store, as well as I posted the prints for the fragments painting. There are 3 left. I should be having more, a couple more at least, coming actually Friday if it shows up on time. The other thing is too, if you are a member, this is this month's coloring page. Actually, Mama Illustrator is coloring this one today. So what do you think? Should we showcase it at the end? your page.
We'll see.
But yeah, so if you haven't downloaded yet, we got some kind of fall / Halloween bookmarks. So if you're a member, be sure to snag that. That will be up for the entire month of October. Then the other ones are, we have Madame Butterfly. So Butterflies, this is hers. Her quilt square here, so we have a little butterfly button. Pencils today, she is using the Faber-Castell Black Edition pencils. And then Christine has the blue fish, which is just so cute and pretty. Here, we'll lighten that up just a little bit. There we go, extra thread on there. But so we have Christine's fish as well as Butterfly's butterfly. So that is all the announcements that I can think of for now. Last time we were here, hi Nathan. Right, Josephine, super cute. Hi Patricia. So we are there's a big bright orb in the sky today. Could it be the sun? Possibly, but you know, we've been fooled before. Sounds good, Angela. Oh, my lighting is so great today. Tilt that. Absolutely not, Blue. Absolutely not. That's insider information. Because there are stories, but not for the internet. Are you kidding me? Once it's out there forever. I mean, there's probably easy ones, times I didn't clean my room, but no, we're gonna leave those ones buried. Anyway, but I'm grabbing right now my my Arrtx colored pencils, because that is what we used last time, and unsurprisingly, I did not put any of them away. So over rain, overcast sky, yeah, I don't blame you. It's definitely cooled off here a little bit. The kids, we went outside and they're like, oh, it's actually like cool outside. So they went out and did sidewalk chalk and stuff. It's 100 here this week. Oof. Yeah, that can be brutal. All right, did I get them all? Yeah, those are just the ergo softs left over. But yeah, so we are doing Fairy Tales and Folklore, Emelie Öberg. I'm going to turn my sound just a little bit. Music is just a touch loud. There we go. That's better. All right, so let's just dive straight in. Like I said, we only had a few announcements today. Last time we left off with the orange and right, Josephine? Oh my gosh, I'm right there with you. She can take a hike at this point. No more summer. Snowing? Okay, well you're in northern Alberta, so I'm jealous, but also it's understandable. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom on in. We have a cherry here. I'm thinking, I mean, we did green up here, so I'm thinking we should do, oh, I'm sure. You know, Yenna, I finally, after that last stream, I finally started looking at a lot of the videos. I did not realize that everything was so widespread, so my heart goes out to all of those that are dealing with that aftermath. I can't even begin to yeah, it's got to be a lot. Hi, Kara. All right, so we are going to start with Tuscan Red for the cherry, because I know that's the color that I want this to be, and we'll base the rest of the cupcake off of that. But yeah, so steampunk event, there's lots of artists that are involved, and they should all have discounts on their pages. We've got the prints, and like I said, there's 3 of those. 1 of each size is left. I do know I had somebody mention me because they were like, well, hey, I'm in the UK and I couldn't place it. So as of now, I have the prints for US only, and it's partially because the cost for shipping is like more, it's practically like, even for the biggest one, it's twice the cost of the thing itself. To ship these in the envelope that I would need to, it would be like $50 shipping, and I was like, I don't want to do that to anybody who wants it. So that's just a lot. So I may figure out something different in the future, like maybe some smaller ones that I can put in just regular standard envelopes. But yeah, I was just like, well, dang, man, that's like twice the cost of the actual print itself. So I was like, yeah, probably not. Let's see. Very hot in Brazil. I think there are many suns here. It's very possible. It's very possible. They like to lurk. I always joke that Texas, we got the sun from Mario that, you know, just flies around and just tries to attack you constantly. Needless to say, when the cooler weather gets over here, we're all very, very more than ready for it. Oh, my volume's really low? Hang on. Might be leftover low from when Belinda was visiting. Okay. Does that sound better? Let me know if it's still low. But honestly, I prefer it to be low than it is loud. There's times when my volume is really off and I go back and listen and it literally sounds like I'm yelling at everyone. And yeah. Oh, a narwhal. I didn't even think of a narwhal. I like a narwhal. It's the unicorn of the sea. Oh, there you go, Topeka. Narwhal. That's still a unicorn, but it's a unicorn of the sea. It is the unicorn of the sea. All right, let's go ahead and get the pink. There we go. Better on the volume? Okay, sweet. But yeah, so if you guys are members, be sure to grab your download. Like I said, it's bookmarks this month. I wanted to do something a little bit differently. So you can print it out, color it, you know, print it on thick cardstock or laminate it or whatever else. I was debating about releasing actual physical bookmarks with that same pattern in the Etsy store. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out. I guess I do have kind of one more announcement. I debated about putting it up today. So yesterday was the last day to sign up for the October Sticker Club, and actually those went out this morning. But after talking with Steve, it was really hard to get everything done this month, and I was just stretched pretty thin, and I was like, something's got to give. And as I don't really want to give up the streaming, I decided to go ahead and take a hiatus, take a break. I don't know if if I'll do it back again, but as of now, this one that I just sent out this morning is going to be the last sticker club for a while. That doesn't mean I won't still put up, you know, new sticker designs in the Etsy store, but I was just realizing I was spreading myself a little too thin, and it was just one more thing that I didn't quite have time for. Thanks, Nathan. Or said nothing. Nathan. So good morning, Marilyn. Good morning. So yeah, anyway, those got sent out. And so when I come up with more designs in the future, I'll probably just put them in the Etsy shop and go from there. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna use the blender on here, and then we'll use more colors. So if you like go to my Ko-fi or click whatever links and you're like, why isn't this here? It's because I took it down. I needed a break. It's just too much. Let's see. Let's grab the dark purple. There we go. So, Mama Illustrator, I know you're using the Faber-Castell Black Edition, but what is your favorite pencil to use?
Oh, Prismas.
See, she's Prismas, woman after my own heart.
I love the Prismas. They blend so well.
The white Caran d'Ache? Oh my gosh, Nathan, yes, so much so. Hi, Linda. Linda, did I say hi to you? If I didn't, you get a second hello. And current favorite coloring book?
Oh, probably currently would be Small Victories.
Yeah, it's nice and simple. So, question for you guys though, because as I'm getting older, I can see how much my features match up with my mother when she was my age. So, the real question is, do we sound alike? All right, Mama Illustrator, say the fox jumped over the fence.
The fox jumped over the fence.
And then I'll say it, the fox jumped over the fence. So the question for you guys is, how much do we sound alike? Because the funny thing is I used to think that that my sisters always looked more like Mama Illustrator than I did, but it's like, nope. I'll see pictures of her at my age and I'm like, holy heck, it's me. It's usually about how it works, right, though? Budget friendly. Yeah, you sound alike? All right. Budget friendly favorite coloring books. Yes, absolutely. 10 out of 10. Nice. But yeah, they've been here for a little while now. We got to go, I took them to the gallery to go see the paintings. You'd always get mistaken for my mom on the phone. I love it. We went and saw the paintings that were from the Quick Draw and the 3-day paintings that was there. And we went and kind of walked around there a bit. But mostly we've been doing a bit of shopping, hanging out. It's real nice. And you have your mom's hands, exactly. Inflections are the same. Sound like your granny all the time. You look like your mother, right? It's like, it's so funny because like out of all of us siblings, like I had the darkest hair. So I think I always just assumed that I looked more like my dad's side of the family. But no, I look a lot more like my mom than I realized. Do I want to do brown? I don't know that I want to do brown there. Let's see, let's get the lime peel, I think. I want to get lime peel or, no, let's get apple green. Oh, nice. What's the name of it? Because I'm unfamiliar with that illustrator. No, I haven't heard of that one either. Most of the books that I've been into, I'm re-listening to the Harry Potter series right now. But as far as like, because I prefer fantasy over like, well, I just prefer fantasy books. Sounds good, Josephine. But I really like Brandon Sanderson's books as well. But yeah, so I'm going through Harry Potter again and then Brandon Sanderson. Plus, he has if you've been following along with his stuff, he did the Stormlight Archive. And he's got a new one coming out in December. So that was apple green, grass green, and now we're going to use we're going to use dark green a little bit. What does she do for her vlogs specifically? Like, is she travel vlogs or is she an art YouTuber or what is she? Okay, let's do a little bit of the dark purple because I want to cast just a little bit, see if that stands out at all. A little bit of a shadow from the stem. But maybe just a little bit here too. All right, so that is the cherry. We will do a highlight later. So let's dive into the icing, which we're gonna grab Violet. Get an exclamation point Violet in chat. Books are amazing, full of fantasy and vintage illustrations. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Nathan, if you are part of the Discord or if you follow me on Instagram, feel free to send me a message with a link to her, Amazon or wherever else, because I'd be curious to check it out. Okay, so that's lilac, violet. Actually, no, we're not going to get lilac. Let's get Parma Violet. It's a little bit lighter. And let's do cloud blue, I think. Right, Christine? Yes, I am all about the octopi right now. Actually, Steve, is octopi still correct for the plural of an octopus? For some reason, I thought that was corrected at some point. Anyway, but yeah, my next painting that I want to work on is going to incorporate an octopus, and I'm really excited for it. I just got to find the time to get it started. 50 line drawings, nice. Okay, so we're going to start with violet. But I'm really excited to get started on that. But aside from that, you know, we had the sticker club and the steampunk. I guess that's still plenty of announcements. But I was really excited about the bookmarks. So like I said, if you are a member, you'll be able to get those. Although, and thank you to Shannon for bringing it to my attention because I totally missed it. So I had scheduled the post for the members download, but when I scheduled the post, I forgot to mark it for members only. So it went up at like 6 a.m. on the 1st. So if you were lucky enough to be there within that first hour and you weren't a member, you had a brief chance. You know, you're an adult the day you're giving your kids heck, then you open your mouth and your mom's saying like, you keep making that face, it's gonna stuck that way, right? Oh, nice, Nathan. Oh, Connie has a flip through hers. Oh, okay, cool. I'll check out Connie's. And hi, Shannon. She does a class every night for 3 hours here on YouTube. Oh, nice. What is that, Sue? I don't even, now I feel like, is that something that I should Google or not Google? I feel like I want to Google it. I'm taking the risk. I can't spell. Oh, those are those super poisonous, teeny tiny little blue, like lizard things, right? I was gonna say, oh, yeah, okay, it's a sea slug, not a, but it's got like something that dangerous isn't allowed to be that cute because you just want to pick it up. It's like a bobcat. Like they're so floofy and they're so cute. If I could choose any like big cat, I'm using Parma Violet, to have as a pet, it would be a bobcat. They're so cute. But yeah, those blue ones are really cool looking. Yeah, 3 hours is great because like even we've done like some longer ones before, but like when it starts getting to be like 4 hours, like my hands are physically tired. All right, so let's see. Yeah, we're using Parma Violet here. Excited for the new Marie Troll book about fairy tales? Well, she just put out the, what was it? The Shooting Star, right? When is it up on Amazon for pre-order yet? I mean, I think I was a little bit behind on the Shooting Star book, but what is it? It's about fairy. Let's look up Maria Troll. Yeah, there's Shooting Star. Yeah, what's the new one about fairy tales? Yeah, because I thought that other one just... Oh, the new one was called Sagan. Okay, we'll pull that up. Sagan coloring book. Interesting. Yeah, I don't see it up on Amazon yet, but I need to check her Instagram for it. Well, that would be telling, Kim. So we'll say she's in chat because she's in the room. They're trying to detect who you are. Oh. They're being sneaky. I see you, Kim. I see what you're doing. She's giggling. Trying to be all detective-y. Madam. That means you got a 1 in 40. If she was, you'd have a 1 in 41 chance. Posted the cover on her Instagram. I gotcha. Trying to be all sneaky. Okay, so who is not on chat today? Oh my gosh. You guys. Bunch of detectives you are.
It's me.
It's Steve. Surprise. Wait, that would be weird. That would be, you can't.
It was me the whole time.
Oh my gosh. I thought your alter ego was Mrs. Dash. Karen Dash.
Karen Dash.
Awesome, Nathan. Yeah, I'll have to take a look on her Instagram later. Did it?
Also, Mr. Castell.
Oh yes, Mr. Castell. Faber Castell. Natalie says hi, Steve. All right, so more Parma Violet. You guys are being sneaky, but I'm catching on. I'm watching you. See, it will be the year of fairy tale books. I'm trying to remember who the updates are, so when they come in chat, I can show them again. So we had Christine. Oh, Christine, you're in here. Christine, did you see yours? The blue fish was still there, so you got the blue fish on yours. Ah, thanks, Kim. So if butterflies come in, we'll have to bring her square out so she can see it. Right? It's so pretty. I want to say there's like two more fish in there. So you guys remember I was telling you about those, like the wire wrapping on the rocks and the shells and stuff? I had a thought today that maybe, and I need to look into, you know, whether or not it's a safe thing to do, but I was thinking that rather than doing necklaces, because I had taken mine off in the car today because it was tickling the back of my neck, and I hung it on my rear view mirror. And one of the things that I'm struggling with the necklaces is making sure there's a flat back to it, because I kind of want to just display all the way around, because you know, like then when you're wearing it, it's going to be rolling in the right place, will never be pointing out. So I thought, what if instead I made them to be able to be hung on the rear view mirror? Like, I feel like that'd be cool, but I need to look up like safety guidelines for that, because like I want to make sure that it's not so long that it's like swinging around and cracking anybody, because if it's a, you know, if it's rocks and beads or whatever, yeah, crack a windshield. Like, can you imagine you stop short and it's just like, oh, there goes my windshield. So it's still an idea, and I need to figure out if it's practical or not, but I was trying to figure out how I could do them to where they hang, not necessarily for a necklace, but like as decor. I could do something like a, like I've got this thing here that I got at the Renaissance Fair. Hang on. When we were still in the, you know, before we moved here. And she does a wire hanging thing, and I have this like on the window. Hi, Cece. On the window, like a sun catcher kind of thing, because I like the beads, and it's, you know, it's like the whole tree of life kind of thing. So not quite that. What's the time in your countries now? So we are in the southern part of the U.S., and it is currently, right? It's so pretty. I thought about that, but I'm not familiar with how to do the fasteners, and I feel like, I just dropped that. Never mind. I feel like they might be too bulky for earrings. Yeah, right. Yeah, so I got that at the at a Renaissance festival that I went to, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. But I do know that like wire wrapping the tree of life thing is fairly popular and fairly common. So if I do it, I want to do it, you know, in a unique kind of way, but I just need to figure out what works best for what I want to do. So like I said, the gallery where I had that show, they're doing like a Christmas bazaar, but they need everything for it by the end of October, and there's no way I would get that done in time. So I think what I want to do is, I got a little bit of red there. I'm going to see, let's see, where did I put that eraser? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I need to figure out what kind of things, you know, whether maybe it's like an ornament or something. But I was talking to my dad while they were here, and I've mentioned to you guys, you know, they're in Mexico for 6 months out of the year. And because they live further south, there's a lot more like different kind of shells that wash up on the beach. So when they come visit next, he's going to bring me some, and I'm like, heck yeah. I did finish tumbling the rocks from when we went to Oregon, and those are downstairs. I can't show them to you now, but the kids and my parents and I, we all went to the river the other day, and I actually was like collecting rocks that I thought might have potential in the rock polisher. So those are in the polisher now, but like shells you don't really put in the polisher, and I speak from experience because I may or may not have completely annihilated a lot of them. Hi Brooke. Hi Britt. Thanks Cece. You guys know me, I love adding all different kinds of colors. We're going full rainbow. See, we don't have a yellow yet. Maybe we'll do like a yellow cake for this one. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they are, because Mom, what kind of What kind of shells do you guys usually see when you're walking on the beach?
Oh, we find those ones, they can be short or really long. We call them witch's nose because they're spiral.
Oh, are they like kind of like the conch shells, but smaller? Like it's got the kind of
quite,
twisty kind of thing?
Yeah, it is twisty. They can get that long.
Really?
Spiral. I'll have to look on my phone. I have some pictures.
Yeah, because I'm all down for, oh, from Dee stream. Yeah, usually if I'm not doing anything else in the morning, I'll be lurking in hers. It's always fun when her daughter comes over. Aw, thanks, Nathan. All right, so I've got the purple icy. We may add more to it later, but I think that's getting close to it. There we go. But yeah, and then we'll have Stream Friday. I don't have any more guests coming on the docket, but that doesn't mean that we won't schedule more. If you guys missed it, we had a, it's been a while since we've done it, but we had an evening stream this past Saturday where Belinda, so her channel is Bee's Canvas. She used to be Color with Faithful Girl, but those that have been around for a while will have been to, you know, her past streams and everything. Anyway, we were able to have her on the stream on Saturday, and we had a good time chatting. We really got into our stride. Ooh, the tassel charm. Oh, Christine, nice. I'll just leave your square out. Let's see, did you put which color? Let me double check, because if I don't have the color, I can have you pick a new color right now. So let me double check, because normally if it's just me, like I'll choose the next closest one, but since I have it, all right, what do we have? The white. Oh, I do think the white one is available. Hang on, let me look real quick. Let's see. Is this the tassel? Yes. Oh yeah, we do. So we've got the green, we've got we got purple, and then the slightly, you know, redder purple, the kind of red, violet, green, white, and then pink. I will set this aside for you right now because I'll see it out here and I'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta do Christine's charm. Let's see, make sure I'm not, if I missed anyone coming in, I apologize, but hello everyone. So yeah, we're just gonna keep ticking away at this book. Now, I have a question for you guys. I thought about, so this is the members download, for those of you earlier, I mentioned it. I thought about coloring this one on stream or doing the steampunk cake. So these are the two new ones that I've done recently. This one is for members. This one is part of the steampunk event. Did you guys want to do a color along for this one? Or did you want to do one for this one? Let's put a poll in chat for our next color along. Let's see, we're gonna do a poll. Okay, what would, oh, those are pretty. Here, let me see. Make sure it's not showing anything. Okay, there we go. All right, so these are the some of the shells that they pick up. Those are pretty. Those are really pretty. Okay, so what would you like to color along to next? Okay, and we're just gonna call them fall bookmarks. Some of them are kind of Halloween-y. Fall bookmarks or steampunk cake. Okay, because we'll probably do one of mine for next, just because we've had those new, let's see. Something that has Halloween vibes. Need help with metal. The funny thing is I colored it and I shaded it, but I haven't decided yet how I would color it. So we would be learning together for sure. And like I said, if we do the fall bookmarks, that one is available to YouTube members. So that's where you will find that one. There's usually a link that you can download the image and then follow along with. And like I said, I'm debating about doing a digitally colored version and then actually printing out and, you know, adding the vinyl to them. We could even do like a glitter bookmark. But yeah, I was thinking about putting those up in the shop. Okay, then we'll do Parma Violet. But the bookmarks and the cake are two very different kind of styles of coloring, just because it's the, oh, I think I can still hear me on this one. Or is it the headphones?
Yeah, I'll turn the
Okay. Anyway, they're two very different, you know, one's kind of cutesy and kind of simplified, and then the steampunk cake is a bit more detailed. The cupcake frosting? Oh, thanks. Oh, leave and come back? Yeah, definitely refresh. Yeah, because they're super cute, and then you can cut them out. I have the rounded corners, which you can cut out. But I also have a tiny little, this is what I like to use, like a tiny little punch on the corners if I'm not cutting it out with the cutting machine. But I was just like, well, let's do, because I put 4 of them on there. So we did like 2 kind of cutesy ones, and then these ones are more kind of cozy ones. And it's not like overly complicated or anything. And if we like the bookmarks, I could do different versions of them and put up in the Etsy store. Since we're not going to be doing the sticker club anymore, I was telling Steve I could kind of double down and focus on, you know, releasing more stuff in the store. You know, like maybe pull some things that way it's like not so overwhelming in the shop, but we could pull some things that maybe haven't been as popular and try out some new designs rather than I need to have, you know, like 8 new designs every month, because it's just, like I said, it was just so much time and something had to give, and I was like, this seems the most logical thing to do, and then I can kind of, you know, focus on getting you guys some new stuff. Yeah, so I made the announcement earlier. So I sent out the packages for Sticker Club this month, the October one. So I sent those out. But this, just recently, in the last like 3 months, there has just not been enough time to do everything. And I've been feeling really overwhelmed and like starting to get kind of burnt out. And so it was definitely of a, something's got to give, something's gotta get changed. And I don't want to stop streaming, obviously, but to create as many designs as I do for the Sticker Club every month, it's incredibly time consuming. And it was just like, this seems like, because it's not like I have to stop making stickers. I can just put them up in the shop, and then people, you know, rather than needing to do a subscription, they can just purchase the ones that they want. But it was just too much. And I'm just like, yeah, something has to let go. Exactly. Hi, Renee. Oh, fun, Nathan. So yeah, I was just like, well, this seems, like I said, it seemed the most logical. And so yeah. So as of now, I've switched Ko-fi around. So everybody that was part of the Sticker Club got a message from me yesterday, or, you know, whoever was there when I canceled everything, got a message from me yesterday explaining it. And their packages got sent out yesterday, plus some extra goodies and everything. So those got, well, I put it together yesterday. I sent it out this morning. Those got sent out this morning, but yeah. And it's nothing to say I can't bring it back. But if you go to my Ko-fi now, it's just a standard, like, donation page for it. No, and it was fine. It was just definitely a thing where I was just like, okay, just me realizing my limitations and you know, just placing things around. It was fun. Like, I enjoyed it and everything. But I was definitely feeling a bit stretched too thin. And, you know, that's kind of the way it works. They say, you know, once, sure, you find a job for something that you love, but it's just like, how fun is it afterwards? And so it was just like, But I'm glad I tested it out. Now I've got an idea how to run those. So that's not to say that I won't do it again later. But, you know, we've got the holidays coming up, and I want to spend more time with the kids and everything. So I was like, well, it's either Sticker Club or the streaming, and I didn't want to, exactly. I didn't want to give up the streaming. So it just made the most sense. Because like I said, it's not like I can't release new designs on Etsy. So I think it'll work out. Exactly. So Thomas, you'll have to, with your points, you can redeem ones there for the, so there's a set select colors for the squares, and it's all going to be, it's cotton fabric, but if you want to see the guidelines on how to redeem it, just type in exclamation point, don't give up the streaming. Yes, no, see, I traded out. Exclamation point quilt, and that will take you to the fact page where, yeah, and right there where Britt put in loyalty. So that's the shop, all of your options, and you can see all the charms that are there. But if you have any other questions about the quilt, just type in !quilts. And if you want to see how many points you have, you can type in !points. Now, if other people press it, you're like, why isn't mine showing up? There is a bit of a cooldown. So if it's pressed all at the same time, yeah, Nightbot will kind of choose which one to do it. Yeah, no, thank you, Melissa. No, the streaming's not going anywhere, and you know it's worked out well. We've changed the schedule based on, you know, what how life is going. You know, the kids are getting older and priorities or whatever else. But I do really like that we've been doing mornings. Although I know I reach a different audience in the evenings, and I feel bad that, you know, the Australian crowd, like, it's just a terrible time for them. But I think for just the way that our life and our family is now, mornings just work better. You know, the kids are in school, you know, short of when they're sick or home for that or whatever else. Oh wait, which one? I didn't see anything. If you tried to post a link, that won't work. You simplify the sticker hunt by making stickers with the coloring page you create for members. Well, that's kind of what I did before, was the coloring page for members always stemmed from the sticker club. But the big difference between the stickers and the coloring page is the coloring page is a line drawing and it's one design. The sticker club is 3 3-inch stickers, 1 2-inch sticker, 5 mini stickers. They're all the same though, so this is one design, plus the sticker sheet. So the sticker sheet, if you count that as one design, even though there's like lots of little ones on there, that's a bunch of little stickers on one sheet, and then you've got 5 other designs that also are fully colored. So there was a wide variety, and it's definitely a bit more time consuming than just the coloring page. So, and if that's the case, I can always just put it up in the shop as well. And like I said, there's nothing that says that we won't come back to it either. All right, so dark umber. So for me, it's just about balancing time. Like there hasn't been a day in the last 3 months where I haven't run out of time to do something. Like it gets to the end of the day and I'm just like, oh, I didn't get everything done. Because, you know, aside from, you know, the YouTube channel and the Etsy store and the sticker club, I also have other, you know, life stuff going on with the kids and, you know, the house and whatever else. So it's just about finding a balance. And I was just like, well, we're gonna make this a bit more comfortable for my brain. Aw, thanks, Britt. Yeah, okay, I was just thought simplify the process since you already put the work for the page. Yeah, so I can always, you know, simplify it. Out and about listening, I'm waiting in the drive-thru and I could type. Gotcha. Ooh, what food are you getting, Melissa? Okay, for the sprinkles, let's actually do yellow sprinkles because yellow and purple are complementary. But it's nice, like I said, with some of the stock from previous months. I went ahead and sent out some freebies with this month's sticker club since it was the last one. And then I do still have some extras, which aren't anything that I could put in the shop because they were exclusive to the sticker club, but it does allow us to maybe do a giveaway with some of them at a later point, so we can do that. But I did enjoy making them. It was just hard to keep up with it every month. So, you know, just finding a balance for what works. Did you mean look? That was a total mishmash of words. Yeah, balance and priorities, exactly. I did meet the group that I kind of fell in with when I was there, only one of them lives semi-local, so it's not quite as close as I would have liked, but I am kind of within the community, and so when there's more events and, you know, or festivals or open calls or whatever, I kind of know the process now, and I'll be able to take part in that if there's something that calls out to me. What I really want to do, I think, is I want to focus, and rather than kind of rushing to meet the deadline for like a show that's coming on soon, I want to kind of take my time and create paintings for whatever it is I want to do. And then if the show comes up, I'll have them like already done. Like I said before, I have the plan for a painting that involves an octopus, which I think is just going to look really cool when it's done. I haven't, like, it's visualized, but it's not quite visualized yet. So, yeah, I'll be sharing the work in progress stuff. I also had a thought, and I wanted to ask you guys. So, you know, the pumpkins are all out and everything for fall now. I picked up a pumpkin the other day that's like kind of white with you know, like green stripes or whatever else, because I think it would be a really good candidate for a painting. So here's my question. Were I to do a special stream, maybe not our normal time, and, you know, let's say I create a line drawing and make it really light lines so that you can print it out and just have, you know, incredible, you don't have to worry about ink running because the lines are so light, but I could release the illustration of the painting I'm doing and then we could paint it together. Like I said, maybe not on our regular stream. Yeah, kinda. St. Culver is getting coolers. I got a ham and cheese croissant from a French bakery. That sounds delicious. It doesn't say anything about felt pieces. No. So there's no felt. Like I said, everything is set. The charms are picked. The material is picked because I wanted to stick with a particular color scheme. Right, Carrie? Yeah. So I was thinking we could do like because I don't know how long it would take. I would probably need to do a practice one. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's do kind of a reddish cupcake wrapper. I'd have to do a test to see, you know, if it would take us longer than just a single stream. But that way you guys could have the outline already and it would be like coloring, but it would just be with paint. Right? That's what I was thinking. A way to kind of combine what I've been enjoying doing with the channel as well. So I'll need to think on it more. But I thought like one of those little pumpkins would be the perfect candidate for it. Because I know like when I print something from my inkjet, because it's not a laser printer, the ink can sometimes run. So if we do really light lines, then it shouldn't run too much. And we could do either gouache or watercolor. I've really been into the gouache lately, but I know that that's not something everyone commonly has. So we'd probably want to choose watercolor since that one's more likely. Ah, yeah. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, that'll show you what all your options are. So I think once I get starting doing some more painting and stuff, I'll look to, and there's nothing that says that we have to do a pumpkin. We could do something else at another point, but it's kind of the concept of we could do kind of a painting color along. Thanks, Britt. I'm excited that we've got so many squares too. I like that everybody's had a chance to get all their charms and everything. It's so hard to not look at the charm section. Mom and I were at Hobby Lobby the other day, and there's always like some sort of charms that are on sale or whatever else. I'm like, oh, they're so pretty. Let's see. The ceramic teapot. Nice. Renee, how many does that put you at? That puts you at... Are you at 6? Yeah, that's your 6. Renee, 2 more. 2 more. Connie, hello. Watercolor, what kind of paper should I print it on? I haven't tried watercolor yet. So I'll need to think about that because like if I were to do, I would usually print it on watercolor paper because that's probably going to be the best for. I really like, oh, do I have it over here? I think the one I do is Strathmore. When I do it, because what I could do is like plan it ahead of time and I could say something like, this is what we're going to do. This is the painter, not the paper that I'm going to print it on. And these are the paints I'm going to use. If this is something you have or have access to, you know, maybe like here's an alternative watercolor paper. Because I will say the paper makes the difference, like so much so. So I could just say, hey, this is something I want to do. If you happen to have access to these, feel free to join in. Here's the link to the printing thing. Oh, I don't know. Well, and in my head, I wasn't even thinking ground. Like we would just focus on the pumpkin by itself. Mom, can you hand me that white pumpkin with the orange stripes right there? Yeah. So something like this has high contrast. And honestly, I just picked up this pumpkin at, oh, I realized my focus is on autofocus. Probably saw my hand a number of times in focus rather than that. Yes, exactly. And you'll just redeem it all through that page and then I'll have a list of it. So what I was thinking is, and then you'll be donating, nice, is I could do an image of this, you know, draw all of these little speckles, because if you want it to look hyper realistic, all of these little speckles, and then even just looking at it like this, you can look at this pumpkin and you can see, like, clearly you've got a shadow down here. But you know how I have you guys use, like, Renee says, hi, Mama Illustrator.
Hello, Renee.
You can see here that this is the shadow, right? But unlike when I use complementary colors, we would definitely use some more browns and some grays. Like, you could do a stylized dramatic version using the complementary colors. But if you wanted to try and get this hyper realistic, what you're looking at is, let's zoom in a little bit more. You have all of these markings on the pumpkin itself, all of this texture. You have the shadow here. If we do it in an angle, you've got this stem. So what I see in this stem is you've got a lot of browns here in the lighter part. You've got the darker greens, but even some black on the stem. But then there's also all these little speckles and this part on top. Like, what color would you call this? For me, I see it as a green, like a really light. Oh, whoa, chat just suddenly.
Whoa.
Yeah, right? It just flew up all of a sudden. I think it was
Thomas.
lagged a little bit. Painting on the pumpkin. Yeah, no, we'd be, right, Kara? We were just asking that earlier. Yeah, so no, you'd be doing a painting of a pumpkin. Kind of like, do I have, oh, I don't have it. Oh, wait, maybe this is it. Maybe this is it? We'll see. Is this the one with the, this might be it. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. All right, so let's zoom out a little bit. So this was a painting of a flower, right? But let's go to, because I have dragon fruit. Yes, here it is. Okay, so this is, don't turn it. This is a painting of a dragon fruit. I didn't do a background. I didn't do the ground it's sitting on. I did just the dragon fruit by itself. And yes, I did have, you know, think of it like a still life almost, right? But in this case, what I'll probably do is I'll do the illustration of the pumpkin, right? And then I will release the illustration with really really light lines. And then I'll release an image of the pumpkin itself so that if you want to finish it, later on your own, you'll have the picture as reference, so you wouldn't have to rely on me. But what I could do is we could do a walkthrough of the painting. I just need to do a practice one to see how long it would take, but it would be something small like this, you know, much more direct. I think this is like a 4x4 or a 5x5 maybe. But yeah, look, see, this is a printed version of the dragon fruit. Now, granted, the colors aren't as bright. I used the actual dragon fruit to match the colors, but this is what I would release to you guys, is I would give you a printable version of whatever we're painting, and then I would give you a colored version. And honestly, you'd probably be better off just like keeping it on your phone, because printers are never going to print it close to what it looks like. Right? A little bit, Della. But that's what I'm thinking. Something simple and more so to practice, because if there's anything I could say that I've learned from this is when you're trying to do something that's hyper realistic and you have a reference photo, part of what you need to do is really just kind of focus on one section. So like, let's zoom in. And I know we're kind of going off on a tangent, but I've really been enjoying the painting lately. So if you were to only do this section right here, you can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 little dots here. It's got 1, 2, 3 very light little dots going down. We've got little sections here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's all these little things. And part of it is remembering to get those in, because that's when what's going to show the texture and the realism of the pumpkin. We could even do one where it's just the pumpkin from the top down. And from that, you can see we've got all the little green specks. So part of it will just be an exercise in kind of slowing down and focusing on the little bits. But you'll have that line drawing that already outlines all of the little spots. So that's what I've kind of been brainstorming lately. I think that would be fun. But again, I know that's not for everyone. I know not everyone has you know, access to all of that stuff. So it will definitely be a, hey, if you happen to have these supplies or are interested in doing it, this is what we're going to be using kind of thing. So I'll put up a poll when, Thomas, I appreciate that, but it's not the place. But if you keep putting those in there, we'll have to put you in a little bit of a timeout. Thank you, Shannon. So now we're gonna, that's not in focus at all. There we go. Thank you, Renee. All right, so now we're gonna do, oh no, we already did magenta. I meant to grab pink. Anyway, it's something I've been really enjoying, just kind of, I feel like I slowed down with it. And that's the other thing where I am looking forward to the weather cooling off, because I can start doing some more like plein air painting on the weekend. So lots of painting in the future, because also I've been kind of like, I still am going to do the coloring, obviously. I'm going to post the coloring, but I've been posting more of my own stuff, and I've always been kind of hesitant to, but I think I want to really focus on things that really bring me joy. Post those. If people like it, great. If they don't, great. But the painting has been really nice. You are being very nice. I appreciate you. Thanks, Dawn. But yeah, so something possibly in the future that we could do, those that are interested, which is why I'd want to do it on a special one and not necessarily our normal stream time, because I wouldn't want anyone to feel like left out because they don't have what they need. So if we do it on a different stream time than normal, then those that want to or are interested can follow along like that. Sounds good, Thomas. Let me give this a quick sharpen here. So anyway, just something I've been thinking about, and I thought the mini pumpkin would be fun for fall and everything. So I'll need to do some more brainstorming. I'm going to have some time next week to kind of, I'm planning on sitting down, taking a day and kind of making my creative plan to see, you know, what kinds of things do I want to do before the end of the year. And then I can kind of lay it all out and figure out, you know, what can fit where, that kind of thing. Follow Belinda at times. I challenge myself to do the same image she was doing in a different medium. So I think everyone could partake with you. And yeah, because you could definitely do with pencil, because the big part is there'll obviously be some education when it comes to like layering and figuring out, you know, kind of what colors do you see? Because when I look at this pumpkin, like, yes, it's technically a white and orange pumpkin, but I don't see a white and orange pumpkin. Like, I see creams, I see grays, I see a little bit of green. We got some browns under here. Yes, Thomas, she did. She's my moderator. That's her job. I appreciate the compliments, but it's really not the place here. It's not really what I'm here for. Just finished two Kirby double pages using all Neo markers. Following my colorful country life, she used predominantly pencils. See, I like that. Yeah, I think I like that. We're gonna, I might do that. So yeah, when I sit down next week and figure out my plan, maybe I'll try and squeeze it in, you know, this fall here, because it doesn't even have to be before Halloween, because, you know, pumpkins can go straight through to Thanksgiving. So I think that would be fun and something a little bit different, and kind of combining my love of painting and the color alongs kind of all together in one. So yeah. And then we could do different things in the future. Like, I specifically saved a lot of the shells that I picked up on the coast. Like, I have ones that are like clean and set aside, and I think I have it in the toolbox. But like, this is my box full of all of those shells. So what could be fun, I don't think I have it in here, but we could do like a very specific kind of hyper-focused drawing of just one shell. The one that I have set aside is a fully intact mussel shell, and it's got a lot of blues and blacks, but it also has the white on the inside. These have all, you know, been kind of tumbled around in the ocean and such. But see, like even something like this. This is the purple one. So these were from the, you know, they were on the painting, and most of these were on there, but we've got a lot of small ones. And sometimes just kind of slowing down, and rather than feeling overwhelmed with like, oh, I need to do, you know, a background or whatever else, you just focus on the one item. And I think it's less overwhelming that way, because you don't have to think about like multiple, like you've got an object, you've got some leaves, and then, you know, you've got your light all coming from one direction, but also now this leaf is slightly turned. So you got to kind of figure it out that way. So yeah, I think it'll just be like an exercise. No, she's fabulous. Yeah, she's wonderful. Okay, so let's see. Let's do a little bit of dark purple where we get a little bit of shadow here. Okay, I have a question for you. Totally not on the topic we were just discussing. Oh, I love that, Marilyn. So I went to lunch with my parents yesterday, and I had this. I actually have leftovers of it today. I think I'm probably gonna have it for lunch. But I had these chicken thighs with. They said that it was like the most similar thing that they could think of that it was a like a chipotle kind of mustard barbecue thing. And I'm not big. Exactly, mindless to follow along. I'm not big on barbecue sauce, but I was really kind of interested by it. But what they did that was a little bit different was, so it was the special barbecue sauce, it was the chicken thighs, and then it had thin slices of, well, not like full slices, but like almost like sticks of a green apple. So you had the tartness from the apple, but the sweetness of the barbecue sauce. And that just blew my mind. I would have never thought to put apples with barbecue sauce. Have any of you like heard of that or had something similar to it? Like I was just like, I never would have even considered this combination, but it was so good. Like the balance was perfect. Kind of like when you eat like strawberries with lemon meringue pie, like you've got the sweet, you've got like the tart kind of sourness. You have? Okay, yeah, that was brand new for me. Okay, we're going to use dark green. It was so good. I was very pleasantly surprised. The apple cuts the sweetness, right? Oh, Brian, so you think about things opposite of mine, right? Makes peach barbecue sauce. Oh, interesting. Go great in stuffing at Thanksgiving too. I should put apples in the things in the stuffing this year. But yeah, I was just like, I'm not a giant fan of barbecue, but I was intrigued and it was so good. Do is watch then color. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's one of the other things is I want to break it down so it's not overwhelming for anyone and it's something that they can like take their time or come back or follow along or whatever else. Nope, but mac and cheese and Nutella, hot dogs and chocolate icing. So sure. There are recipes out there also. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to explore that more. In fact, we had pulled pork sandwiches the other night, and Steve likes to put barbecue sauce on his because the way that we do the pulled pork is there's just a rub, so there's not actually any barbecue sauce in with it, but you like put it on the bun that you're eating on. But now I'm wondering, like, what about a pulled pork sandwich with barbecue sauce with apple slices? I've heard of that before, Marilyn. Like people like to sprinkle tahini on watermelon. Mom, haven't you and Dad done like tahini on fruit before? Maybe not.
No, but they have it on margaritas down in Mexico.
Oh, that'll do it. Well, to be fair, I can see my mom's face too, and she did none of the sort, so you're good. She was saying with her mac and cheese and Nutella and hot dogs and chocolate icing.
All together?
Well, it's the Nutella and mac and cheese on one thing, and then hot dogs and chocolate icing on the other thing.
Well, I don't do sweets, so...
No, that's fair. But my sister did, I don't know if she still does it, but growing up, I always remember she put ketchup on her cottage cheese. So there's something about that kind of sweet and savory mix, because, you know, ketchup is a little bit sweet. Dip apple and caramel. I love apple and caramel. Oh my gosh. Okay, that makes a lot... I read the apple and caramel first, and then I went up and said, I do Pampers and caramel. And I'm like, Pampers are baby diapers. What do we, it's like those games when you go to like a baby shower, and have you ever heard the ones where they pass around the diapers and there's like a candy bar that's melted and you've got to smell it and figure out what it is. And so everybody's smelling the diapers. That's what I immediately thought of. I was like, wait a minute. Caramel and diapers. It's a thing. Hi, Penny. How are you? Oh, tahini on corn in the cob. I could see that working. Better than Pampers. Oh, it's my least favorite. It's my least favorite baby shower game. Hi, Callie. It always grosses me out. Fries and ice cream. I've heard of that one for sure. I'm trying to think if there's any other combinations, but I think next time we do that, I'm going to do pulled pork, and I'll put the barbecue sauce on it, and then I'm going to throw in some apple slices. But I think it needs to be the green apples because they're a bit more sour and tart. I think, yeah, I think that's a thing. I don't know. Whenever Steve comes back up here, I'll have to ask him if he'll be willing to try apples in his pulled pork sandwiches. Apples sprinkled with cinnamon and dipped in peanut butter. Oh, Della, I do apples and peanut butter like every day. I do a no salt added, like it's literally just peanuts. I might try that today. Hang on. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Cinnamon. Cinnamon? Cinnamon. Oh my gosh. Did I spell cinnamon right? Cinnamon?
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. You don't look at a word too much and you're like, what the heck is that? So yeah, that goes with barbecue. Game has now made me very happy. I didn't have baby showers for either of my kids. Ooh, I like apple pie. I had a baby shower with my first kiddo, but not with my second, but partially because we already had everything that we needed. You have to have barbecue sauce with pulled pork. Not sure about that apple, right? Well, see, in the rub that we put on, usually there's like some, like you put, that we do the rub and there's a little bit of chicken broth that it cooks with. So normally I don't even add barbecue sauce. Like it's all, there's enough moisture there that I just eat it by itself. Morning, Della. But yeah, okay, I'm doing that today. I'm sprinkling cinnamon on my apple slices. So I feel like this is inset of the, of course, I don't know. We colored like that, like it was dark. We could do the same for this one and be like, oh yeah, the door's kind of cracked open. But I don't know, the inset kind of works better for this one. Yeah, let's just do like a dark red. Actually, we'll do umber. Cool and crunchy with the spicy, right? Well, and that's the thing is I can't do spicy all that much, but it was good yesterday. It was really good. And in fact, you guys know that place that I painted, it was the Dos Olivos that we went to yesterday. So but I know it's a little bit of a chain. So I don't know. I don't know how many are in Texas. I'd have to look. So if you have one nearby you, go get the chicken thighs and they're really good. They're really good. See, now I'm talking about it and I know it's sitting down there in the fridge. So I'm gonna have to go down there and eat that after this. Cinnamon in your coffee? Oh yes, I love it. If I'm just making coffee for myself and I want to add more, because I don't know how much Steve likes it, I'll sprinkle the cinnamon in the coffee grounds so that when it drips through, when it percolates, you get this cinnamon that goes in with the coffee. And I actually just ordered more coffee yesterday from Left Coast Coffee, that place in Oregon that I order it from now, which it's absolutely delicious. And honestly, I was paying more for the Amazon coffee than I was for this one. So I set up no, that was in Depot Bay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was right down there. Although I think there's 2 locations, but no, they're all right in that same area. Right? It's good. Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit of a chain, but I'm not quite sure how far reaching. At this point, I think I could confidently say it's a chain in Texas, but it's really good. See, and I don't mind saying a few of the places because I don't live where that place is. That's not anywhere near me, so I don't mind saying where that was. Plus, at this point, most of you that was following along with the festival know where I was during the festival. But they released some more pictures that were taken during it, and lo and behold, there's me at my 2-hour one squinting, and it just looks like I'm concentrating really hard on the painting, when in reality, that was within that first hour that I took my glasses off, so I wouldn't hyperfixate on the details. I'm gonna tell you right now, it worked. It worked. Like, it got me not to be able to pay attention like that. And I was like, well, I looked ridiculous, but at least it worked. Oh my gosh. You know, we're having a good conversation when an hour in and I have like not even done with one cupcake. It was good. If I can kind of figure out the breakdown of that recipe, I'll have to share it with you guys because it was really tasty. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of green on the door. There we go. And then let's grab a little bit of the Tuscan red. So I decided, I think I mentioned during Belinda's stream that I had a little bit of purple in my hair, and the purple came from a color depositing conditioner, which doesn't last forever. And my hair was a light enough brown that you could kind of see it, but just not very well yet. So I think I'm going to go back to Sally's and I am going to get a good, I'm not going to bleach my hair. That's too dangerous to do at home. And with my luck, I would probably like make it fall out. So I don't want to do that. Oh, bye Dawn. Thanks for being here. So I'm going to go and get a kind of blonde hair dye that works for my hair type. And I'm going to specifically only lighten the section that I want to add the purple onto. And then once that's light enough, I can use the color depositing conditioner, and I just need to refresh it like once a week, but it's so much easier on your hair, like the rate that it will wash out. And of course it depends on how often you wash your hair and everything, but I can do like multiple fun colors, you know, one week have it blue, the next week have it purple or whatever, because I liked, it was the Brad Mondo color depositing conditioner, and because it's a Belinda streamed? No. She was here on Saturday. You can go back and watch it. I do know that she wants to get back to streaming. There isn't like a day or anything that you know, she's coming back to it, but she was my special end of the month guest. Oh, I'm sorry. But you can rewatch it. We had a good time chatting. I think the second half we pretty much just discussed Doctor Who. Sure, I'm sure that bored some of you that have no interest in Doctor Who whatsoever, but we nerded out and it was great. And we hung up, we did Christine Karen, and we used marker. So good time had by all. Let's see, let's do a little bit of black here. And we can definitely have her back again, for sure. It was a lot of fun. Low stress, you know, just nice and easy, kind of chill hangout time. She filled us in on what's been kind of going on with her and where she's been. So if you have been curious about that, I do know that some people are sensitive to some of those topics. So I did put a trigger warning in the description. So if you are, if sensitive topics upset you, then go ahead and skip like the first hour, because that's kind of when we discuss everything, and then we're just kind of hanging out the second one. Right? I know it. I was thinking, how much fun would it be if we got like Shannon, Renee, Ashley, Connie, Tammy, Belinda, and just do like a big giant throwback stream? That would be so fun. Nearly impossible to coordinate, but you never know. You never know. We could maybe do it. All right, so that is that cupcake there. How are we doing on time? It's 11:07. Let's shift up and work on this flower and this kind of thing here. I love it, Della. I'm so glad. Oh yeah, we totally geek out over Doctor Who. Thanks for being here, Christine. Good morning, Maylin. How are you? All right, so we should do a yellow rose. We haven't really done yellow yet. Okay, what do we have for our yellow colors? Oh, those are so cute. Mama Illustrator's coloring the cupcakes. Can I show? If you guys missed it earlier, this is the download for the members. So she is working on this one here, but it's so cute. So we have some more like cozy ones and some more cutesy ones. So if you are a member, don't forget to download your copy for that. But yeah. Oh, the poll is still going. I completely forgot it. Oh, hey, look, the fall bookmarks one. I posted that poll 38 minutes ago. Well, everybody had plenty of time to vote. So safe to say the bookmarks win. So yeah, when we're done with this page. Yeah, Mama Illustrator's here. All right, for those that came in, you should say hi again.
Hello, chat. Having a wonderful time listening to conversations and reading conversations, and it's been great.
Yeah, they're here for a visit, and we're like, well, Wednesday seems like a good day. So yeah, she's here hanging out and coloring, and yeah, it's all good. So she's here.
Can I borrow your eraser?
Where did I put it? I just had it.
Maybe not.
Oh no, it's here. Here it is. That's what happens. Like I don't move from this seat, but I inevitably still lose it. Right? It's so nice having her here. Let's see.
Like being here.
Oh, get like the behind the scenes, which is why we are not doing a secondary camera today. We will do that next time. Oh, they're really nice.
Where'd you get it?
It was actually a gift.
No?
But you can get it on Amazon. It's an AF-matte eraser. Yeah, they're really nice. So like I have this one here, which is the, let's see, where did I put it? So for that one there, you have the different, so I'm showing her the different eraser inserts. So you can do that large one that's like on there, or you can put these tiny erasers in it. Both of them fit in there. I have this one. I'm showing her this one here. It's the Derwent, but I like that one better because this one here, you can feel that. You have to push down too hard. That one is much easier. Feel that difference in there?
I like that one.
Yeah. So that's the
before we leave for Mexico.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, that's the AF mat eraser, and so you can do tiny ones and the big ones. Let's see. Who started adult coloring first? That was me. I roped her in. To be fair, though, she's always been artistic. Like, my oldest sister is very artistic, and I'm pretty sure we get our artistic genes from her. But yeah, so I dove into it.
Art in college when I was studying to be a teacher.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, and then she came with me when we met Johanna. So most of you have seen. Oh, there goes that card. Most of you have seen this picture, but what you haven't seen. Imaginary, shift us over a little bit or pan the camera. I also have another one with Mama Illustrator sitting right here. But
that was so fun.
It was so fun.
She is so awesome.
So yeah, she came with me and we traipsed around castles and visited with Johanna. It was great. Kelly says, can't decide dolphin, orca, killer whale, or great white shark. Those are all good. See, I like your thinking. Top of the food chain, man. That's what I'd want to do. But yeah, so she's here hanging out. Thought it'd be fun to have her for one of the streams. We've had a few trying to detective who Mama Illustrator is in chat, but we're too smart for you, chat. I'm onto your tricks. I've watched too many Sherlock Holmes to not recognize it.
But I thank you all for supporting my lovely daughter.
Hi, Kelly. Let's see. Jealousy vibes over here. Oh no. You guys tried that one earlier too. No embarrassing stories here. Nothing embarrassing has ever happened in my entire life. And that's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, light yellow. Do you though? Do ya? But I won't guess out loud. Yes, please. If you do, don't guess out loud. No, I keep, we do Steve's got his code name. The kids have their
I'm respectful.
Yes. So, we keep our identities fairly hidden-ish, but also, like, part of it is too, like, I've had streamer friends who have been very, very open and like, hey, these are my parents. They show them on stream. But then the thing is when things sometimes do on the internet turn not so pretty, though since the parents were known, they got, not such kind messages. And I would just like to...
I do want to thank them personally for all their charity for the Mexican ladies.
That's
that
right. Yes.
That was so awesome, and to be there to firsthand be able to deliver things to them, it was quite the experience. And so thank you, everyone.
Absolutely. Yeah, mom was down there and she was kind of organizing that whole thing. We got all the funds sent over, but she sorted everything and went out and got all the stuff for the ladies, and man, it stretched so far. I was so pleased with how much we ended up doing for that. Have I fallen down the stairs yet? Knock on wood, I have had no major injuries since they've been here. Yeah, no one's had any accidents, so it's possible. It was definitely a lot to manage, and I think I'm going to wait and see because we'll see how complicated it gets come tax season. We have everything documented in receipts and spreadsheets and all of that. So, right, Kelly? Oh, no joke. Last time they came visiting, I was joking saying that I need a babysitter since I'm so clumsy, but here's the hilarious part. My parents were visiting. Literally, it was just me and them. I literally had my parents babysitting me, and I slipped my foot out and fell down the stairs. They're in the living room, and they just hear this tumbling of me going, go down the stairs. I'm like, you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. But clearly, even having a babysitter does me no good. But yeah, if it ends up not being too complicated and everything goes through okay tax season, it could be something that, and maybe not just for the women, but we could consider other charities as well. Like even I've been thinking about it more and more. I know it, ladies. It's just, I've got two left feet. It just happens. There is a woman that I follow on Instagram and she runs, the bum, bum, bum. Yeah. I wouldn't really know, but that's also kind of private for people. So we'll probably kind of steer away from that topic. But there is a woman in Texas who fosters animals. So she lives in Houston area, and she fosters animals on a regular basis. Now, I do not have the setup to foster whatsoever, just because, we've got the cats and we're limited on our pets, and, it gets complicated. But what I was thinking might be nice, because in Houston, she says that, like, with all the surrounding shelters, like, there is an influx of 70 to 100 pets every day. And consequently, they just do not have the space for all of those pets. So without fosters, it's not an awesome situation. So it got me thinking, and we could do, and I mean, of course, there's shelters all over the place that need donations or fosters or whatever else. But I think if we were to do another charity stream, it might be nice to get to know my local animal shelter here. And I can't exactly, adopt all of them, but it would be cool if we did some sort of fundraiser for a particular animal shelter, and then being able to do donations of like dog food, or, because they've always got lists of things like on their Amazon wish lists of like, dog food, cat food, beds, shampoos, like all that. Shannon, you need my address, right? Shannon, how many are you up to now? But it just got me thinking, because a lot of people ask her, they'll be like, oh, so are you going to foster fail? Do you, don't you want to keep them, kind of thing? And her thing is like, I would love to keep them, but then that will keep me from being able to help more. And so she specifically will go to these shelters and rescue the animals that are like on the euthanasia list. Holy heck, Shannon, 10 dogs, 8 cats, you got your hands full. And so it's just like, and a husband. Yeah, that right there. And so I was just thinking it would be cool to, there's only so much that I can do, but if we did another charity stream, it would be neat to be able to donate to the local shelters and everything. On my way, Shannon. And a husband, right? File that all under. I got 10 dogs, 8 cats, and a husband. Oh gosh. But yeah, so I was thinking that might be fun to do. But like I said, I want to wait. I want to wait until tax season comes, make sure that it's all, pretty, like I said, everything's documented. It should be fine, but I want to get a feel for what that's going to look like before we do more. But doing it has just been fabulous, because all of those women, we were able to get so many necessities. I mean, it's like things you don't really think about. Like, they didn't even, they didn't really even have pillows, right? Like, they would just sleep on like blankets.
I think the bedding situation was pretty ratty.
Yeah.
And but there was just, basic stuff. I don't know who paid for it all.
Toothbrush, feminine supplies, shampoo, soap, like they didn't have what they need.
They were
and
in shock that anybody would donate to them.
Well, and the fact that because Mom was down there, she was able to purchase those necessities from the local stores down there. And so not only were we able to get the supplies for these women, but we were able to support the local businesses as well, because, oh, I didn't do that. Exclamation point, snap in chat. When the tourists and the people that live down there part-time all go home, like, it's really hard on the businesses down there. Like, once they're out of there, then all that extra income is pretty small. So exactly. What snap? I didn't hear snap. Bob Barker, have your pets spayed and neutered, Price is Right message. Right? It's so good. I love it. Exactly. I didn't hear a snap. No snaps here. Let's see. I want to add some contrast to this to help this pop out. Let's get some light umber, actually. And let's see. We probably won't do words on stream at the end today, but we will do it on Friday. I know that you guys enjoy that, but different streams, different times. But yeah, so I have more plans that we can do, and like, yeah, no, it's going to be good. So we'll, if everything goes through well with tax season, then we can plan another one. It's funny, Blue, I saw the L and I just assumed you were adding in a letter to do the chatting every 10 minutes kind of thing. I was like, oh, that works. Oh. But yeah, I'm loving how full some of these squares are getting. So we have these two that are over here. We have Christine and Mrs. Butterfly. And then we've got, let's see, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. And then I have like the little Emelie one. So we have 33 squares for you guys. And then we have the charity stream, which is the equivalent of 4 squares. Like it'll take up a spot. See that one up there to the left?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Center.
Ooh, yeah, that would be good.
And then build around it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we've got 33 plus the charity stream one. Welcome back, Brooke.
They're beautiful.
Right? I know. I love seeing, like, because it's so, like, I love that some people are doing, like, themes on there. Like, I know Kara is doing all foods, and so I love seeing the foods that she's choosing. Kim really likes the tassels. So, yeah, it's been super fun. Right? I know. It was so nice having her here. Make sure I didn't miss anyone. When you get the highs in there, I'm like, oh, wait, is someone new or is someone back? I feel bad when I miss them. Hang on one second. Oh, she broke it. Didn't know that's when we do exclamation point snap.
Snap.
Yeah, what snap? I didn't hear a snap. I don't know what we're talking about. No snaps
You could have a heavy hand.
here. Oh, man. No, I do the same thing, and I'm like, oops, my bad. Especially when it's, like, ultra sharp. I inevitably end up pressing too hard. Who has this book, anyway? Also, question for you guys. Because these bookmarks were really fun to make, but clearly they're 2 very different detail levels. How many pages have you done in it so far, Shannon? Do you guys like, and I know sometimes it's the mood, do you like the more simplified illustrations or the high? And we're going to do another poll. 0. Okay, that's fair. We're going to do a poll because I am curious. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see. Do you prefer ... more detail or more simplified? And like I said, I know that a lot of it, did I spell simplified right? Yeah, oh well. I know that it kind of depends because sometimes I want to do something that's not quite as in depth. But I think like as a whole, do you prefer to do something a bit less intimidating or something that's more highly detailed? Oh, Mythographia, nice. All rescue pets with the exception of my Annie dog. 8 cats, 3 dogs. I know, I'm telling you, it's probably a good thing that we live in a place that has a pet limit because, oh, you guys, first of all, right, I think of these things like we're gossiping at the coffee shop. I was at Target the other day, and first of all, I was just like, oh man, like they have all these kittens. So there were 3 girls outside Target, and they had 3 kittens with them. They brought the 3, but apparently the litter was a set of 10. And like, I probably sounded a little bit Karen-ish when I asked them, you know, because of course I went over to look at the kittens, so they're so friggin' cute. But I was just like, so, you know, they've got these kittens, they're handing them out at the front of Target, which, you know, is kind of a bit of a danger because you never know who you're handing those kittens to. But I was like, so, we fixing Ma? And now they're like, oh yeah, she's gonna get fixed. And I was like, I'm thinking in my head, better get her fixed if all you can do with the kittens is hand them out at Target. Like, there's some choices were made here. And so, yes, I was mildly judgmental in my head. Oh, I got a picture. Let me see if I can show you guys what they were. They were so cute. They were so cute. Oh my gosh. Like, I wanted to snuggle them so bad, and I showed it to Steve, and I was like, kittens! He's like, I know. I'm like, but kittens! Hang on. I'm going to pull it up here. So, okay, here they are. Let's see. Okay. These were 2 of them. But, like, I wanted to take them all and then come with them to where the rest of the kittens were and take... Now, they're old enough, it looks like, thankfully. They probably look like they're about 4 months old. So they had plenty of time with their mama. But still, I was just like, that is true. That is true, which is why I didn't say anything. I was like, well, at least they're attempting to find homes for it, you know, versus just like abandoning them or whatever. But I was just like, they're so cute. Yeah, exactly, Shannon. I wanted them, and I wanted all of them, and oh my gosh. I can't even imagine like trying to manage, you know, 10 more cats, but I was just like, Got the ball. Got the ball. It's hilarious. So yeah, it is better than them just, abandoning them by any means. But like my inner animal lover that just wanted all of them and be like, I'll take them all. I'll take the lot. We're going to set up a cattery outside and they're going to, right? Yeah, they're cute when they're little. That is true. That is true. I do know that whenever we get another pet, I definitely want it to be a dog, but the time is just not right yet. It changed to September 10th to October 1st. And that one, was that the mythographic one? Let's see. The mythographic vault one? Oh, don't you love that, Shannon? That's been our problem local lately. I've had 3 show up at my place in the last year. 2 young take care of themselves in the last. Oh, no. Right? And like, we haven't had that happen here, but every place that I lived previously, I was just like a cat magnet, like pet magnet, everything. We ended up like we rescued a dog and there was a cat that showed up. The last cat that showed up though had ringworm and I'm like, I can't deal with it. We dealt with that with, our older cat and our cat we had previously. They gave it back and forth to each other for a year. And that was before we had kids. And I was like, nope, can't do that again. But, I just need to go buy a giant plot of land, right? Hire like 50 people to manage it and then just set the cats loose on the land. Like come in for, everybody's fixed and everything, and everybody's got cat houses they can go to and we'll have food, but that's totally practical, right? Can I just have a plot of land with nothing but cats and dogs?
That was like the cat lady in Fall City. She had tents set up for all of them under the brush.
I
don't think any of them were fixed because they were breeding.
Yeah. See, that's when you have a ton of cats, but they're yeah.
They were wild.
But yeah, I just want all the kitties. Jekyll and Hyde were tossed. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, and you bottle fed. Oh, I love that. Anyway, I was struggling. I was like, I want to take them home. It's like that meme that was going around about the cat girl that did the eHarmony video, but she was saying how much she loved cats, and then somebody turned it into like an auto-tune thing. Oh gosh, that would have been back 2004, 2005, but it was that I love cats. I love every kind of cat. Just want to have them all, but I can't have every cat. That's me right there. I want all the cats, but I can't have every cat. Oh boy. Gotta love the cat distribution system. Also true, yes. But that was why the practicality of it's like, okay, I can't have the Target cats, I guess. But yeah. So yeah, lots going on. Like I said, we had lots of announcements at the beginning. We've got the steampunk event. I posted a link in the community tab for the video that shows all the other artists that are involved. Everybody should be having discounts on their pages as well. So if you follow any of them, you're like those. Sounds good, Josephine. Thanks for being here.
Bye, Josephine.
So there's the steampunk stuff that's up in my shop now. You can do !Etsy and you'll be able to see that on there. Like I said, it's got a sale. It's going to be on sale for the next week. So if you're going to grab it, now is the time. Members, you have their bookmarks. Oh, let's see. Oh, we're about 50-50 for the more simplified and more detailed. So maybe I should just alternate and do some simplified, some detailed words and kind of like throw it out every now and then. Exotic birds. See, I couldn't do birds because I like to do polymer clay sometimes, and I know that birds are really sensitive to like fumes from things and everything else. And I think I would just, especially because I already have cats, I'd be afraid the cats would eat the bird. But yeah, so, and then for those of you that missed it, the sticker club is going to be going on a bit of a hiatus for now. Things have just been too busy and something had to give, and I don't want to stop streaming, so that was the thing that I chose. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to keep doing sticker designs. We'll just put them in the Etsy store. For those that were members of the sticker club, I've messaged you all on there. Your packages went out today with a handful of extra goodies on there, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I think it's just, I think I just did a bit too much, and yeah, the last 3 months has just been insane, and I think it'll be nice to kind of take a little bit of a step back. But like I said, keep an eye out. If you're don't have the Etsy store favorited yet, that will be there. And like I said, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing designs, but they'll just go up in the Etsy store instead. And I may cycle through like more popular prints and whatnot based on what we're doing. Use them for giveaways, exactly. Yeah, because I do, and for her books, yeah, but I do have some stickers left over from the sticker club that I'll probably put together in little giveaway packets, and we'll do that because I can't sell them in the store because they were exclusive designs to those that were in the sticker club. But now that I've kind of set that aside, I've got extra stickers that need homes, so we'll do some giveaways for those. You're falling asleep. Oh no, Kim, what time is it for you there, or is it nap time? Because I'm always down for a nap. Color some and use those for Happy Mail. What, the stickers? Or do you mean the coloring sticker sheets? Because those ones are still in the Etsy store. The ones that I've got that are left over, I put them in separate baggies. Hang on. Oh, the bookmarks, the bookmarks. I could. I was thinking about, but because I can print them and put the vinyl so they're really durable, I was thinking about printing them and putting them just up in the shop because I have some fall themed bookmarks already. I've got a couple of those up, so I've got all the stuff to send them out.
Yeah, I'm coloring one.
Mm-hmm. It's so cute. I love it. Oh, like an actual coloring. I definitely could. I'd probably because I like to cut them out with the vinyl. So like I'll take the whole sheet like these ones and then color it out afterwards. Oh, you're EST. Well, it's lunchtime then. Yeah, so we could color these and then cut them out and I can put the vinyl on the backside. Because I am going to do a video and I'm going to color these particular ones with alcohol markers. So I could definitely put some out there. So yeah, lots of plans for the future, but yeah, this is just me trying to find a bit of a balance in everything. Oh, hi, Audrey. Cece, did I say hi to you? Oh, I was just like, oh, wait, that's an email. I heard a chime go by. So the bookmarks are for, these ones are available for download for members for this month. So they're available for the entire month of October. So if you are a member or become a member later, you can just go to the community tab and the link for this is download. But I really like the simplicity of these. So I may design some others a little bit later and put them in the Etsy shop as well. Twisted your arm. Oh, wait. I'll go eat lunch. I was just like, wait a minute, what? But no, I realized it was about the lunch. To be fair, I'm hungry now too. I haven't even had brekkie yet. Oh my goodness. We'll probably, let's see. Well, let's finish the rows and then see how long it takes us to do the banner, and then we'll call it for today because we still have the full cake to do. But yeah, so the next color along we'll do it with the bookmarks because I think that'll be fun, or at least one of the bookmarks. I was just like, well, when you said it's twisted, because I didn't read the whole thing and I just read that you twisted your arm, I'm like, well, were you going down the stairs wrong? Because that's totally something I would do. And then I realized what you were saying. Oh goodness. Sometimes my brain doesn't brain as fast as it should brain. We just need more coffee, right? Isn't that it? I do, yeah, I think I will. Have some of that leftover chicken from the restaurant. There's some broccolini with it, and have some more coffee. That'll be a good lunch. Although, when I go to do pickup today, I'm totally going to do the apple, but who was it oh, dang it, now I want to write it down so I can tell you. Christine, was it you? Who said that they like to put cinnamon on their apples with the peanut butter? Ooh, nice, Connie. I don't know. I haven't tested it for today. It probably will be because usually when it doesn't work, it's just like a one-off kind of thing. But we'll definitely do Words on Stream on Friday. And I know that it's not just me because one of the girls that I watch on Twitch who does Minecraft, that will happen to her every now and then too. So I think it's just words on stream by itself. It's just kind of funky sometimes. Right, was that you, Tech Gal, who put that? Aw, thanks, Kim. Yeah, I was trying to think of a color we hadn't really used yet. And we've got the, you know, red and the purple. We've got the blue and the orange. We've got green. So I was like, yellow seems good. Although I want to add a little bit more shadow under this. So we're actually going to grab, do I want to do black? Yeah, we're going to grab a little bit of black. We mentioned it is yum. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I want to try that because I love, 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 love. One of the things that I would do that was fairly low sugar was I would do homemade whipped cream, but I wouldn't put very much sugar in it at all because I would rely on the sweetness of the apple. So I would do homemade whipped cream with minimal sugar, and then I would cook up apples with cinnamon, and I would literally just eat that as a dessert. So you have the sweetness from the apples, very minimal sweetness in the whipped cream, and it was so good. So, so good. Like a oatmeal-free apple crisp of sorts. Often use yellow for flowers. Yeah, exactly. Lots of food comes you think are normal, but realize it isn't when you're talking. Oh, right, Della. Okay, Della, I'm putting your name down here so I can report back to you later on what I like about it. Right? Oh, and it absolutely is. That's why I'm trying to cook more with turmeric too, because turmeric's supposed to be really good for you. I need a background suggestion. Ooh, a background. Ooh, all right, handy here. All right, chat. Mama Illustrator needs a background suggestion. What do we think? She's got greens, pinks, oranges, yellows. All right, so put your vote in for color. I'm gonna say I vote a purple, but like a cool purple, so less magenta and more like violet. Okay. All right, what do we say? Kelly says blue or purple. Renee says deep purple. Tech Gal says dark purple. Shannon says purple. Della says purple. Tech Gal says dark purple. Jen says gray. I think the purple's fairly unanimous. Okay. I don't know. What do you have for purples in there? Go ahead and flip the other page real quick in the... Or no, the other side. Yeah. Ooh, that one right there next to the dark blue. What does that say on it? Is that like an indigo? Or the one right next to that one? This one? That one, yeah. What's that one?
This one is 737. I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't have a name. No. Yeah, well, this one looks like it's an indigo, but you could do that purple and then like do a little bit of indigo like in the corners to make it like darker if you want. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Jack. Yep, Tech Gal says dark purple will make the objects pop. Kim says, I'm going to jump on the purple bandwagon. Okay. Yeah, Carrie says fading purple like on your cupcake. Jen said, okay, purple. She's using the Faber-Castell Black Edition. Connie says, how about something different, like purple? Love it. Yeah, because initially I was black, but like, oh, purple's nice. I like purple. Okay, let's see. I was going to use dark green. Everybody's laughing. But see, this is a real treat, guys, because Mom and them, they come to visit ideally about twice a year. So we may get to have another one with her. But I think the last one, we were living at the other house, but she was able to be here for stream then. Purple is my favorite color. Nice, Jeff. Well, I've got the blurple. Oh my gosh. I mean, exclamation point words in chat. I've got the color depositing conditioner for that. Okay, let's see. Let's do some blue for the purple hair dye. So I just need to go get the blonde, lighten where I want more, and then we're going to redeposit. And like I said, when it washes out, then we can go ahead and do different colors. So I think I'm going to get a pink one and a blue one as well, but it's such a big tub, and since I'm not doing my whole head, like, it's gonna last forever. And it's not something you need to mix up or anything. You just do clean dry hair, and then you apply the conditioner and you let it sit in there for like 20 minutes, but I think I did 30 minutes before because I really wanted to deposit a fair amount of it. And then yeah, it stays for a little while. Let's see, let's do this one with a little bit of blue as well. So yeah, I'm excited about it because it's going to allow me to do different colors all the time. I just got to get my hair to a light enough color that the blue will stand out. So I need to go get a real pale blonde. I don't want to bleach my hair because I want to be able to do this at home. And I'm not comfortable enough with doing it to trust that I'll do a good job and not harm my hair more. So if I just lighten it, because that's been my thing, is like every few months I just lighten it a little bit lighter, and all I want is for the color to just show up. So I've been doing a lot of research, and I think the Wella brand that you can get at Sally's is really good, because I took your guys' advice and I went to Sally's and I talked to the ladies there, and I ended up getting that color depositing conditioner. But I just need my hair to be a little bit lighter to make that stand out. But it's like I said before, I work for myself. I'm an artist. Like, if I can't dye my hair funky colors now, when can I do something like that? Like Colorista temp dye better. Oh, temporary dye. I was like, wait, is that like a temperature specific dye? I was confused. You know, it's funny though. I got a notification the other day that you guys remember that I put it on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. But do you remember when I did those videos for Arrtx where I did all those Halloween crafts? I got a notification and it's like, oh, your video has 10,000 views, which is a lot on YouTube for me, because I don't usually get a ton of views on shorts there. And I was like, well, what on earth? Like, what short has come back from the grave to, you know, to rise up and all of a sudden get a lot of views? And I realized it's because it was my potion bottle video. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Well, as a good friend, stay strong about not bleaching home, right? Like, I do not know enough about how those chemicals work. Like, my hair is really thin and fine, and it does not need any more abuse. So I'm like, we're gonna go the slow way, and we're just gonna slowly lighten the hair little by little. I almost said litter. Little by little, and then just do the color deposit, because the color depositing conditioner is literally just a conditioner. You can use it as much as you want. Like, it's not super harsh on your hair. So even if I want to do it different colors, I don't have to potentially harm it. No home bleaching, right? Yeah, that's definitely a salon thing. Like, there's a reason they go to school for that. But if it's just as simple as lightening it a little bit, you know, we just slowly get it there, I think that's a bit safer. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Callie, because, yeah. I'm gonna play it safe and not completely annihilate. I think the harshest thing I've ever done to my hair, I have gotten little bits bleached before, but it has since grown out. But I think the harshest thing I ever did was I actually got a perm because I wanted curly hair. And I liked it. I liked how pretty it was, but oof, my hair was like wheezing, please, no more. Can you imagine if you permed and then bleached your hair? Like, I would be like, yeah, no. Really?
She colored it. It was a movie she was going to be in. She colored it, she permed it, and it caught fire.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, bleaching is
too. That's why she went pixie.
That is fun. Well, it suits her well. She stuck with it. It looked great. But yeah, I'm just like, yeah, bleach is a little past my knowledge. Right, Kim? Putting lemon juice in my hair. I was hearing that, yeah, lemon juice and then kind of like let it be out in the sun. I've heard that works for it. But, you know, my hair is so naturally dark, like it just takes a while. So over the course of the last 6-7 months, because I don't want to like dye it blonde, like back to back to back, like literally my hair will start crying. It doesn't have tear ducts, but it would create them for this. So yeah, the sun and spray. Yeah, Jen, Della, exactly. Right, Callie? Exactly. So I'm like, we just need to very slowly lighten it, you know, every couple of months, and then we'll get to where it's light enough eventually. And I know it'll work eventually, because when I was younger and making poor decisions, I went through a red hair phase, and I did. And if looking back on the pictures now, my hair was practically orange. But that's what I did, is that I would just, you know, dye it red and then dye it red and dye it red. And eventually it was very, very light red. Although for whatever reason, I was like, I'm going to dye it red, or dye it red, but I'm never going to touch my eyebrows. So I had very dark eyebrows. Like I said, decisions were made. Probably not the brightest, but they were made. And so, let's see what it is. I'm using a little bit of black. So yeah, I know it can happen. I just do it, you know, smarter that way. Like I said.
And Mom didn't say a word.
Nope. I just, you know, had to wait 20 years before I realized how much of a mistake it was. So yeah, we're not gonna go that route. Brunette. Yeah, by that time I had switched back, so which works out well because Steve likes brunettes, so it all balanced out well.
Hopefully he likes yours brunette.
Yeah.
Not brunette.
Yes, mine brunette, not multiple brunettes. Yes, mine brunette. But he also knows how much fun I'm having with it, so. It is, yeah, because it's so brassy, CC, absolutely. Why certain colors make your hair lighter. Yeah, and I've been doing an ash blonde because I don't want, like I want to try and minimize the brassiness of it. So yeah, I've been doing an ash blonde and then, let's do a green one here. And then, like I said, I just get a few shades lighter. I've been every color but green. Yeah, green, I thought about it because they had green there. Maybe if it was like a dark emerald green, but like this color green, I don't think it would be very good for my complexion. And my idea is, like, let's say this is me, okay? And this is my hair here. But what I want to do, and we'll use like a magenta so it stands out. What I want to do is the back part of my hair, like let's say this is my face, but behind it, like I want to do this part of my hair. So the color is only seen when it peeks out from underneath or when like I have it up in a ponytail. So you'll see the color like here, but everything in the front will be normal. Does that make sense? Business in the front, party in the back, but not with a mullet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Green is good for St. Patrick's Day. Right, and with the color depositing conditioner, I could do St. Patrick's Day green for like a week and then it's gone. 4 feet of hair, I think I have enough to, oh my gosh, that's amazing, Renee. Did not dye for a few years after my son visited 2 weeks ago and asked me about the highlights of my hair. Dark red again, love it. Well, that's the thing too, is even though I've been doing the ash blonde, like the few grays that I have haven't gone away. And I'm like, oh, now I understand what they mean by the phrase stubborn grays. Love red hair. Quite jealous of folks with red hair because I pay good money for it, right? I had purple on the bottom half and there'd be bleach on the top half. Yeah, so I think I'll keep the darker brown on top, but then just have the kind of peekaboo color out from underneath, and then it's more visible when like I pull my hair up. But if I lighten it, I can do super fun colors all the time, right? Change it like I change my clothes. And like I said, with the color depositing conditioner, it's so much less harsh on it. Like you can literally do it as much as you want, and it just lightens what you have. Because obviously, I think there's still some more purple in my hair, but based on what I did, having it in for 30 minutes, it's no longer visible. And so I think that when it's lighter, I think about a week will be how long it lasts. But I think that's pretty normal for the conditioner because it's not a truly like permanent hair color, right? I have not been saying the colors, guys. So if you're following along, choose a blue, choose an orange, choose a purple, choose red. It's nothing particular. My gray is soft, no wiry texture. It's been going gray since I was 12 to 15. Yeah, see mine, when I get them, it's wavy and it's coarse. So I'm actually kind of excited to see what my hair is gonna look like when I go fully gray. But the thing of it is my mom, like she dyed her hair for a while, but doesn't anymore. If you could see her, like it's still naturally brown with some gray sprinkled in. So I have a feeling that I got the good genes. I'm gonna age pretty well. 2 or 3 bottles at least, Renee? Yeah. Oh, right, Britt. Yeah, so, you know, little Emily, you guys know that Steve is Korean. She saw me doing it and she wants to do it to her hair too. So I'm gonna figure out a way that she can, because I'm fine with her wanting to do color, like that's fun. But she also has that very, very dark Korean hair. And so I'm gonna need to figure out a way. If we can't figure out a way to safely color her hair, what we might do is get her some some clip-ins. Yeah, it is, and it's just very, very dark. Yeah, to get it to that level of lightness where it shows the colors, you would have to be pretty harsh with it. Now, she has very thick, like just gorgeous hair, so I don't think it might not be as harsh on her hair, but you know, she's also young, so I don't want to do any kind of harsh chemicals. But if we can figure out a way to do it for her where it's just for fun, that could work too. But it's just going to take a lot more steps.
Ooh, maybe
That's what I was thinking, like a clip-in kind of thing. Surprisingly, it's not, Kelly. It's actually more of a brown black. Because she definitely has a mix of our hair colors. So upon first glance, it looks brown, but if you look at it in the sun, you can see it's like alternated brown and black. So she's got both of ours, which I think is just amazing. Her hair is absolutely gorgeous. I actually, I like to play with her hair and brush it and braid it or whatever. Oh, hair chalk could be good. I've also heard of like the hair, what is it? Like a hair wax. I think that could be really cool for her hair too, because it would just be temporary, all of it, right? But yeah, so she's got a mix of that brown black, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I love it. And so I like to play with her hair because it's just so fun. It's really long. So what she did, because, you know, she's young, she's like, Mom, are you done? Like, because I always want to do fun hairstyles for her for school. So what she actually gave me, and I'm saving it for, I don't know when. I'm going to save it so I can just like play with it. She gave me a coupon for her birthday. That's a free 30 minutes of playing with her hair. I was like, oh, yay, because it's just fun. Like, I like to do braids or ponytails or whatever else. Yeah, multiple tone, exactly. It's much better than the wax texturize. Ooh, okay, I'll have to look at, I'm going to write that down because she would love to do those colors, and I am perfectly fine with her doing it. We just got to figure out a way to do it, you know, in a healthy way for her hair. So let's see, hair chalk. How long does the hair chalk last? And also, like, when I think chalk, I think powdery. So is it like a spray that gets in the air? Because that I'm not a super huge fan of, because I know, like, there was a recall on a bunch of dry shampoos because, like, you're inhaling it and it's all in the air. It's really not good for you. But I would be curious to look into that. Just something she can have for fun for like a week, or, you know, if she wants to do another color, washes out right away. How is it during the day though? Like, like if she were to brush her hair or like touch her hair, is she going to be getting like the colored chalk on her hands? Or how does that transfer? Like, would it stain her clothes? No, it's a stick and it washes out the next wash. Ooh, okay. When it dries, does it feel like normal hair, or is it like a gel or like a pomade would be? Hair chalk definitely transfers. Okay, so yeah, that's one thing, but I also don't know if the hair wax does that either. But if we just did a little spot and it was like on the top of her head, it's less likely to get on her clothes there. I don't know. I definitely want to do my research and find out something that would work for her, because how fun is that, right? It looks like pomade. Okay, yeah, because that's what Steve uses, a pomade in his hair. And so that's what I'm imagining. Yeah, I'll have to do some research and see what works best for her. Because I think as an artist by profession, that automatically gives me some leeway with coloring my hair. It's just, you know, colorful and funky and fun. Let's see, dark green. I mean, if I, you know, had worked for a company or whatever else, I wouldn't do it because they'd probably have, you know, rules against it. But I literally work for myself. So it's now or never. I kept my hair without any, staining for 3 days. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm going to look into that because I think that would be so super fun, especially for like holidays or like Spirit Week or whatever else. Or where is my blender? There it is. Ooh, it's 11:53, just in time for me to wrap up the banner here. Cool. Well, thanks for that info, because I definitely want to look that up. Have fun with all the color. So yeah, we'll keep working on this. Here is, before we go, I'm going to do one more poll real quick. And so here is my question, because we have the entire cake to do. And this is, you know, if I should have time before Friday. Maybe. It'll be an if. Okay, so I'm just going to put whole cake, and I'll explain why in a minute. So let's see. Should we, ... whole cake, partial cake. And what I mean by that, let's see. Short, hairy, got my close skin hair. Oh, no. Partial cake. Okay, so we're going to, I spelled that wrong. I swear I know how to spell. I is a grown-up. There we go. Okay, partial cake. So for the rest of the page, here's my question. So a lot of this cake is the same, right? We got a few different patterns on here, but we've got the berries. Like, we could set aside one of these berries. Like, basically, we could leave this bottom half with the door. Would you prefer it? And again, this is if I have time. If I have time. Thanks, Mona. Do you want me to do this part of the cake on my own so that we can finish this page in one more stream? Or do we want to do the whole cake on stream? Because I don't think we could finish this in one more. If we do the whole cake and everything else, that'll be 2 streams. If we do just this section down here, plus like the flag, that could probably be 1 stream. Half and half. It is pretty close. God, I was on Amazon for a couple of $. Came an applicator that looked like a comb. I got many uses out. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that could work. All right, so let's see. Partial cake is winning. So yeah, that's what I mean. So this one here versus, you know, just doing this section and the flag. Because like I said, we got a lot of the same kind of berries and whatnot. Oh, vertical half and half. Could work, but it's still like a lot of extra colors too. Thanks, Cece. All right, partial cake is winning. Okay, cool. So we'll do that. And again, that's if I can get to it. But actually, my plate is a little bit lighter this week, so I may have some time to do that tomorrow. Ooh, Mom, we could color more tomorrow. We're gonna go to Hobby Lobby.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Tomorrow is just a crafty, go to the craft store, all the craftiness kind of thing. Because the sales change. We went last week and now the yarn's on sale. We got to go back. Yeah. See, but it's great because I've got a Hobby Lobby partner now. Anyway.
I don't have this finished.
Yeah, let's show.
Oh,
that's so pretty. Here we go.
That's the first layer.
Mama Illustrator's bookmark. That's so pretty. Absolutely, Kelly. That's so awesome. So yeah, so that's the plan then. We'll do partial. I'll try and get caught up. So we'll do 1 more stream with that, which means Wednesday, right? She does. Look at that. See what Cece says? Says you got talent. They like it.
Why, thank you.
So Friday then we'll finish this page, and then Wednesday we will do the bookmark. So if you're wanting to follow along with it, like I said, this is in the community tab for members. So you can always do a member for 1 month if you want, and then not be a member anymore. You can always do just 1 month. If you're curious about memberships, so it gets you the free coloring download every month. Every month. Now that I'm not doing the sticker club, I'm actually gonna have more time to dedicate to more drawings like those. So that's where you can find it. Like I said, with the membership, you also get the little pencil, you get, you know, emotes and whatnot. But if you want it just for the coloring page, that's going to be up all October. But that's what we'll color. So finish this on Friday, do the bookmarks, or at least start the bookmarks. Maybe we can vote on which bookmark. Maybe I can put a poll up in, yeah, I'll do that. I'll photograph it and then put a poll up in the community tab. Anyway. All right. Well, we're going to head out. Thank you everyone for being here. Mama Illustrator, would you like to say goodbye?
Thanks, Chad. It was very fun. I'm glad I could be here.
All right, everyone. Have a wonderful couple of days, and I will chat to you again on Friday. All right? Bye. I just realized I moved the files around for the stream ending, so pretend there's a stream ending there. Thank you, everyone. I'll make sure it's fixed next time. All right, bye.